All right. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, for allowing me to do another video through His Spirit, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, for giving us His truthful worms. Double honors to our apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect. And it's just going to be a quick lesson on Jake being in the Roman Empire, because Jake took over the Eastern Roman Empire after the fall of the Vespasians. And you had Jake ruling in there. And one prominent figure, Septimius Severus, which I'm going to get, another example. Because dealing with that movie Gladiator, you had Denzel playing a Roman Empire. I believe his name was Marcanus. And he was a Jake. He was an actual Jake. He was an actual Israelite emperor who ruled. And you had more than just Septimius Severus that ruled in Rome, the so-called Eastern Roman Empire, whose capital was Constantinople. You had more than just Jake. They want to paint the picture that all we was in this world was slaves. We're the Israelites. First and foremost, we are the children of Israel. Septimius Severus is an Israelite. He's a dark-skinned man that ruled in Rome. Marcus Aurelius was a dark-skinned man that ruled in Rome. You racist Edomites want to paint the picture that is not. The Spartans are so-called dark-skinned people. When you go into the account of Maccabees, because they're brothers to the Maccabees, which are Jews, are so-called, they're from the tribe of the Maccabees, were Levites, which they comprise all of them as, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. But what? They were dark-skinned people. You Edomites are racist. You so-called white people are racist. Just that simple. You're a racist. And now, as you can see on the screen, Septimius Severus, you have the dark-skinned image. You have him with a beard, different images. Now, I want to do something. Let's do Marcus Aurelius now. Because there was a common thing with Jake that Marcus Aurelius looks damn near exactly the same. Curly hair, which would have been an afro, curly beard, woolly hair. Look at that. So this was not no white man. Marcus Aurelius, the founder of Stoicism, as they call him, was no white man. That looked more like Edomite, but he was no white man. He was more, dark skin. He was a Jake. He was an Israelite. He was not an Edomite. I'm sorry to hurt you Edomites' feelings. Marcus Aurelius was a Israelite. Commodus was an Israelite. They were dark-skinned people. These Edomites want to paint the picture that all it was them in Rome. No, we ruled. We ruled for 1,000 years. And the scriptures give that account. You Edomites were in caves. You were put down in the earth. Now let's get something else. Now you see there's a common trend amongst, Eastern Roman emperors to have beards. Now let's click on this. It said, did Roman emperors commonly have beards? What does it say? No. Why is that? No, Roman emperors genuinely did not have beards. Now let's see, what is it? Let's keep going on that. It says, notably with the nobles, especially Emperor, what's this? Hadrian, who is considered the first, regularly wore a beard. Let's see who this guy is. Let's get him real quick. Then we're gonna get. Oh, this is most likely a Jake. This is most likely a Jake. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, this ain't no Edomite, man. This could be a Jake right here. Cause look, this is after what? Let's see when Vespasian fell. Fall of. Give me 1 second. Vespasian. 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 Oh yeah, it's bugging. Vespasian. Roman Emperor Vespasian. This thing's bugging. Bear with me just a second. Let me see if I can get it on here. Roman Emperor Vespasian. Vespasian Empire. Yeah, it seems a lot. What's it doing? Titus and Vespasian. I'm gonna do this. This thing's bugging. Let's get this word. It should pop up. This thing. Right here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Then let's see. Bear with me. That dude could have definitely been a Jake. Yeah. Well, let's go back. Let's lock it. This dude definitely might have been a Jake from the timeline. But what? It says... Let's look into this guy real quick. Let's get to Wikipedia. Hadrian. Oh, this is a Jake. This fucking Hadrian. I was just saying his name wrong. This is Hadrian. It says Hadrian. Let's see. Just jump straight to the point. 24 January 76, 10 July 138 AD. Because Apostle Charles always mentioned Hadrian was a Roman Empire from 117 to 138. Hadrian was born in Italica. Bear with me. Italica says close to modern Seville in Spain. Italica settlement in has Britannica, his branch of the Allegan, what's it says, came from the town of Hadra in eastern Italy, was a member of the. So let's click on this. He's a member of the. Bear with me for a second. I don't know what this thing's in Spanish. Nerva. Nerva Antonine dynasty. Okay. So in which were the 5 good emperors, which all of them were Jake. All these ones right here, Hadrian, Antiochus, Pius, Marcus Aurelius, Lucius, Verus, and Commodus. The first 5 of those are commonly known as the 5 good emperors, which, right here it says, I missed 2, I'm sorry. Nerva and Trajan, something like that. Hadrian, all these were Jake. The first 5 were Jake. All the ones that they just mentioned were Jake, because after the Vespasian Empire fell, Jake came into power. And there's no coincidence that he was the one that started rocking beards. Why? Because he was an Israelite. Let's read it again. I know I'm, stuttering, but hey, scriptures say through stammering lips, we gonna get it done, and we gonna get some scriptures. It says no, Roman emperors generally did not have beards, because when you look at Julius Caesar, Nero, Vespasian, Titus, Augustus Caesar, they had no beards on their face. Why? Because that's not them. But in the Israelite custom, what is one of our customs? To rock a beard. In fact, the trend among Rome elites was to shave regularly, with the notable exception of the Emperor Hadrian, who is considered the first to commonly wear a full beard, which then came somewhat fashionable among subsequent emperors for the period of time. Yeah, the emperors after him, they had beards, because why? That is an Israelite custom to rock beards. All of them are Israelites. You Edomites are racist. You don't want to give us a credit, and that's all right. The Lord is showing the history through His prophets. The Lord is going to look, man, and we're showing this through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And now look, they even showed it in the movie with old boy. Let's get that. And let's pull up a picture of let's pull up Vespasian. Look at Vespasian, no beard. Because he's an Edomite. Julius Caesar, no beard. When you look up all the emperors before like 76, before 70 AD, all of them had no beards. But after that, after the Vespasians, Jake came into power. They took Rome over. Way before Septimius Severus. All of them leading up to Septimius Severus were definitely Jake. Hadrian, Nerva, Marcus Aurelius, Commodus, Israelites, so-called Israelites. I mean, not so-called black men who descend from the patriarch Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're not just saying shit out of our asses, man. You Edomites just think you have the authority on earth. You don't have the authority of shit, motherfucker. The prophets are back. The prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai are back on the earth. We're back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. What was I about to look up? So yeah, right there. Let's get the custom. Let's get the law. I was about to grab something else on Google, but it's all right. The spirit left it. Let's get the law on beards. Let's get the law real quick. Oh, I remember what I was looking up. With Denzel. This is Leviticus 14 and verse 9. And it shall come to pass, and it shall be on the 7th day that he shall. Now that's dealing with the Nazarites. Let's go right here, 21. Thou shalt not make baldness upon their heads, neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. So we're not supposed to shave our beards. We're not supposed to make baldness of the face, nor shave our beards. We're supposed to keep it. Keep your beards. You're not supposed to line that shit up. You're supposed to have it. Verse 6, they shall be holy unto their power, and not profane the name of their power, for the offering of the Lord made by fire, and the bread of their power they do offer, therefore they shall be holy. So yeah. Now let's get this with my man's. Where is it at? Where's Google? With this new, Gladiator movie. Who'd he play? Man, it's so difficult with this. Give me the name, man. What the hell? Oh, here it is. Oh, damn. Marconus. Let's go to his images. Look, he rocking a beard. And that nigga black. That's a nigga. That's a Jake. Look at that. That's a Jake right there. That's a straight Jake. Look at that. It's a black dude. That's an Israelite, man. Because that scholar right here, he did his research. He went into the history. He said, "Oh, this guy's a black guy. This dude's a black guy," and he sure is. This dude sure is, because Jake ruled in Rome. When Esau went down for 1,000 years, we ruled in Rome, and let's get that. Let's get that scripture. This is Revelation. I'm sorry, 20 and verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the keys of the bottomless pit, which is Europe, and a great chain in his hand. Why? Let's see. And he laid hold of the dragon, which was what? Back then, that Roman Empire, Esau, Edom, the old serpent. That old serpent going back to the garden, dealing with, the serpent in the garden, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. So Yahweh Shem Shai bound this dude 1,000 years. He was put down for 1,000 years. We took over. We took over for 1,000 years. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire rose up into power, and it was through Jake, starting with Hadrian. And, we ruled and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more. Because what did Esau do when he came back till the 1,000 years be fulfilled? What did he come back with? The Renaissance, the rebirth. And what did they come with? Iconoclasm, destroying the images. This is why when you go to the Detroit Museum, which anyone can do, is a free public museum, and I'm pretty sure throughout all the states you can go to the museum, look at the paintings of the Lord and the disciples, and look at the dates at the Detroit Museum specifically. Everything up until, which they're small, they make them small for a reason, up until the 14th century, and after, all the images are so-called white men. I'm sorry, after the 14th century and so on up till now, All the images of the Lord, the apostles, angels, are dark skinned, are white men. Prior to that, they're all Jake. When you look at the images, I literally have pictures on my phone that you can go to the museum. The images before the 14th century, when Esau came back into power with the Renaissance, the images that they have at the museum, the relics they have, are dark-skinned people. They're small, but they're there. But the real big ones, when you look at the dates, it's 14, 15. And it's all Caesar Borgia. Big images of the Lord, which are not true. Lies, deception. This is why it says that he shouldn't deceive the nations no more. Because what happens when he came back? Let's jump down to verse 7. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. You motherfuckers have been lied to. You've been hoodwinked. You have been lied to. You've been played. You've been got. The so-called white man has lied to y'all. He's lied to his own people. We were greater than just slaves, man. We have implanted our mark on the planet Earth, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are great people. And yes, them niggas was going off and they wasn't pushing, Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. But that history shows that we weren't just niggas in slavery the whole fucking time period of history. We weren't just niggas in chains the whole period of history. That's all you devils want us to think. We just in chains. No, we left a mark on this earth through our forefathers, man. Through the righteous and the wicked. The wicked, of course, the Lord's going to judge them. But more specifically, pushing our righteous forefathers. King David was a so-called dark-skinned man. Abraham was a so-called dark-skinned man. Isaac, Jacob, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he was a dark-skinned man. Job, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Cornelius. Our forefathers in our nation were not just slaves and weren't just niggas that have done nothing in the earth, man. We are renowned. Like it says in Genesis 6. The sons of God. We aren't nobodies, man. Don't let nobody tell you that, man. But you devils, your MO and your goal is to deceive the world. Through what? Through lies and through the sword. That's your duty on the earth, man. To be the liar, to be the devil, the adversary, the deceiver. Damn devils. So with that, that's it. I ain't gonna drag this on too long. But these are the facts. We were not just niggas in chains, man. The whole period for the last millions of years, as you devils say, we've been on the earth for millions of years, which we haven't. But as you say, this whole time we just been slaves. That's it. One nigga here and there. Septimius Severus, Hannibal Barca, which y'all barely gave us that. One nigga here and there. Maybe one nigga in Japan with what's that guy's name? Sasuke. We're scattered throughout this whole earth, man. And we have implanted our mark through the entire planet Earth. It said Jacob is the former of all things, and a portion of them are not like him. I'm gonna grab that and close off. This is Jeremiah. We'll get both of them. 10 and verse 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh by Shemi Al Shai of hosts is his name. Let's get 59. It says, Jeremiah 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh by Shemi Al Shai of hosts is his name. We are not like you other people, man. Let's get this one. Ecclesiasticus, better known as the book of Sirach, 44 and verse 22. With Isaac did he establish likewise with Abraham his father's sake the blessing of all men, the covenant, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob, which is us, Jacob's sons, and that in the portion of all men, all Israelite men, all the men that descend from Jacob, not the entire planet Earth. The entire planet Earth is not under the covenant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's why I said, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob. And he acknowledged him in his blessing and gave him an inheritance and divided his portion among the 12 tribes. Did he part them? Because we got the covenant. We got the blessing. We got the promise. Not everybody. This is why the portion of Jacob is not like them. We are the top. We're the best. What's Deuteronomy 32 and verse 9? It says, for the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. We are Micah Allah. We are like gods on the earth. If the Most High came down here, which Yahushua did come down here, he will be in the form of a so-called Negro. And the Latin tribes are involved in that too. Y'all great people too. But the Lord descends from Judah. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites. Point blank, period. And we are great in the earth, man. And it's soon, and it is coming out. This is why it says in 2 Thessalonians 2, it says he shall destroy him with the spirit of his mouth. We're destroying this world and rooting up all these lies and all this bullshit that Esau has pushed out to the earth, man. And we're not talking about it. We're telling you. This isn't a debate. We're telling you. And if you don't fucking believe it, we're gonna find out when the Lord come back. We're not debating. I'm not just going back and forth with you about it. This is what it is. Here's the facts. If I tell you to make, like Apostle Dar said, if I tell you to make fucking 3 lefts and that's how you gonna get there, that's how the fuck you gonna get there. But if you want to go another way, you do that shit, man. We giving y'all the direction, and y'all saying, well, no, how about? Well, I want to debate about my direction. No, motherfucker, I'm giving you the best direction to take. If you don't want to listen to that, fuck you. Get the fuck out my face. So, yeah, with that, all praise be to Yahweh, by Shem Shai, by Shemar Kakodash, and with that, Shalom.